boys, it's been bad around here lately. The weather's been bad. Whoopsie. Haven't had much time to do much of anything. We haven't been able to snowmobile. It's just not good. But, you know, we're back in the shop today. All kinds of things going on. Keeley's RX-1 turbo is torn down. That motor's going in a Skidoo RT1000 chassis. So he's going to put that in there, hop it all up. He's going to run it on propane. Very cool. I've got my RX-1 at home with the VK chassis. I'm tearing it down there because it's about an hour and a half drive for me here every day. So I'm going to whip that thing together. I have the shafts for it, the jack shaft and the axle shaft being made at Micro Belmont right now. Getting that done, because if I try to do all the filming on all the projects I'm doing right now, we'll finish the project sometime in June. So that's not good. But I'm just gonna toy around today. You know, we got the awesome IQR. It's getting more fun and more fun every day. I was out jumping with it the other day and it's pretty cool. Never really jumped sleds, but this is quite the beast. And I've got this vent kit, just ordered this in. I think there's 12 pieces to it. It's kind of insane. Very nice, very well made kit. I bought it out west. It's a cold flow vent kit for the IQ Racer. Bought that. What else came with it? Oh, and check this out too. This is a Skins protective gear bag that goes on top of the belt guard. Looks like it's kind of waterproof, but very well made. But it's only made for one company. You can't buy it from Skins. Apparently, JS Power Sports, you can only get it from them. So I just want to show you that, which is very nice. You know, when you're out riding, really cold days, your goggles always fog up. I bring 2 extra pair with me. I'm going to leave them in here because they're going to warm up, get nice and clean for me, and then I can put them back on again. Don't take your finger and scratch the inside of your lenses when they get all foggy, or you're going to have to replace your lenses. Right now, I want to put these vents on because this baby needs to breathe more. These factory vents here, not so good. Don't like those. And this kit comes with a lot of cool stuff. Check this out. These are for up on top of the hood here. They're going to go there. She's going to get a lot of breathing. It's going to be good. And the 2 sides, there's an air intake side. Well, it depends on what one you're working with here. This is all air intake because that's where the air is brought in underneath here. There's a bit of a plenum there. Some vents have it's a bit of a powder screen, won't let any water through it. That's where your important components are, like your belt and all that. So that's good. I'm gonna put those on. I'm gonna fool around a little bit today, do some IQR stuff. This hood actually cuts very easily. It almost cuts with this knife. I can pretty much drive it through, but I'm pretty sure with the pressure I have to use, it's going to slip and I'm going to probably cut my femoral artery and that'll be the end of PowerModz. So I'm just going to use a little bit of heat. And all it takes is a little. Blink. Now, I'm not going to go all the way to the edge. I'm going to leave a little bit of a edge to it, if you will, just because that'll give it a little bit more stability. Because I have to roll these things over in the deep powder onto their hoods and back onto the other side. That's just life when you're playing in the POW all the time. So you want it to be kind of rigid still, right? I gotta bring this in a little. Just to lessen the chance of me cutting myself. Now you gotta be careful where you're cutting, because there is a wire there. This is the air cutoff tool, in which case, you know, I covered this engine over. I didn't want to get bits and pieces all over it. But you know what? Looks like it's turning out just fine. Am I good to go through there? Yes. There we go. More heat. More heat. Oopsie. Oh, she cuts pretty easy now. Bring that in a little. I don't want to go through and slice into my wires. Jeez. Be careful with these blades, boys. They make a real mess of fingers, skin. I could have got those kits in a couple of different colors, but I like the black. I think you can get them in white. It takes a little longer to get them. Forget what I paid for them. They were, geez, I can't remember. But they looked like a good quality kit, that's why I got them. A little more heat. Now, I'm not keeping my hand anywhere south of that blade because I know what'll happen. Jamie does too. He's on the camera. We've never had the ambulance to PowerModz headquarters. We don't want to ever have that happen. That'd be bad. Trim up those little loose edges. That actually cut out pretty easily. There. I'll put these front ones in. See how they look. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Just gonna drill. Let me see. We went through this the last time. You gotta make sure you know where you're drilling these holes. Just to make sure you're getting good coverage on everything. First one goes right here. Boys, I can't tell you how much I love this IQR. I get calls all the time, emails. How do you like that IQR? I love it. I really do love this machine, man, I'm telling you. It is a lot of fun. Without a doubt, one of the most fun sleds I've ever had. Only second to the Elan, the Monster Elan. That's the real fun machine. But this thing here is on a different level. Got to make sure you use backing washers on all of these, boys, because if you don't, it's not going to work well for you. How many? We did this last time. Remember that, Jamie? Mm-hmm. And then it started to bulge with one of the other ones. I think what you can do is, and it's probably my mistake, is that if I left more of a lip in here, you could use these really long rivets to get onto it. But I wanted as much cleaned out as there as I could. I just want the airflow. So anyway, it is what it is. I think what they should have done, maybe make these a little wider. A 1/4 inch wider would have been perfect. But that's just me. I'm gonna put this one here anyway, Jimmy Jammy. Just for continuity looking like. There, looks good. I am going to silicone in behind there for that one. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, get on to the other ones. Now it's time to put these upper ones on. Check this out. Now if somebody went and just traced around the outside of this and cut that out, wouldn't be a good thing, right? So you need to try to figure out where your inside is. Let's do this first. I have an idea. This is going to work out much better for us. This vent right here, come on over here, Jamie. This one can go in first. These are the regular intakes that usually come on your little IQR. Get that one cut first. We'll put it in place and then, where's my drill? Where's my drill? Put this one in place and then we're good to mount the other one. There we go. The drill's almost dead. Now, hopefully you guys are lucky and you've been riding. Not us. It's pretty sad. Everybody's really quiet, kind of depressed. Sort of sitting around. Brokenhearted a little bit. It's given me a chance to get a bunch of my other videos out that I have sitting in queue. So that's a little handy. Now this, can I reach that? Hold on. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. For this first one, I can start it right here. I should probably just take the intake plenum off and then I can get in under here and do all this. I might just do that. That's where that's going, right there. I'm not going to put these other ones in down here. That one I can do. That one I can do. No. Because if I put that big long rivet through there, it's going to get caught up on this intake plenum, and I want to be able to take that off. So I'm going to take it off, then I'll mount them in and then pull them out. Now this is all sealed up. It's got RTV all the way around it. I'm going to have to take that off. Shanks on these rivets are pretty long. Ah, good. Forgot to put a backing on it, but it'll stay. It might get in the way of the plenum when I'm trying to put it back on. If it does, I'm just going to trim them up. That'll work, no problem. Forgot to put one of these on. Always got to use a backing washer when you're in the plastic. Looks good. Oh yeah. Thousand rivets on the floor. That's a good thing. right, now we can do the upper one. I'll show you what I did for those, for the other side. There's a couple different ways you can do this if you want to put these on. You know, you could mark the outside of this, measure this distance, work your way in, or just use a dry erase marker. In this application anyway, we get lucky. And you just press it through. That's dry erase, so it kind of disappears really easily. Should work out pretty well, actually. Let me see. Did my magic work? Oh yeah. There we go. Easy. Torch. Where's my knife? Where's my knife? There it is. My knife. One soft hood, or flexible, I should say. There we go. And keep this nice and flat, or else your vent won't lie down on there very well. There. How'd I do? Perfect. Looks good. I'll set my first one in. Those are nice looking vents. They're gonna work well. Now there's this other headlight here, and I like that one headlight kind of look, so I cut the other half off it, but the vent that goes over top of it actually sort of fits right through it. So I'm gonna have to take the old lens, cut it out, fit it in. It's gonna be a little bit of extra work, but that's just the way it is. This machine just looks better and better every day. So listen to this. Well, the whole RS thing, the Skidoo RS, yes, I was supposed to get one. That didn't work out. Big schmozzle there, but anyway. Now we're gonna do a few other things. I'm looking at a couple other sleds. You guys will be the first to know. Everybody was wondering when I'm getting an Articat. And I've kind of been waiting for the one that I want. To tell you the truth, I don't really know which one I want. Until now, I think I got it figured out. Their ZR600 race sled. That's what it is, the ZR 600. That race sled is pretty cool. And it did very well, or it's been doing very well at all the races, so I think I might get one of those. I've been talking to a couple of race teams, big time race teams. They're willing to help me out, no problem. Get me a couple of sleds, or maybe one sled. And might go that route. But it'll be at the end of the season or early next season when I do that. Unless an opportunity presents itself, of course. And I do have that awesome wrap by rmcgraphics.com for the Skidoo RS that we were supposed to mount up at the show, but never happened. So I do have that available. And if you know anybody with a new RS, let me know. And we can get a wrap, a really cool PowerModz wrap on their sled. No charge, free. And it's a nice one. So take a look at that. That's a lot of, there's gonna be a lot more breathing. There's gonna be a lot more breathing for this engine, no doubt about it. Look at that, that is sweet. Put this back on. Now, one other thing I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna close up this other headlight here. And I'm gonna put my thinking cap on for that one. Don't know yet. There we go. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks good. Now, there's one other thing I got. I know we're gonna get a comment. You guys should have a cleaner shop. We clean it and we destroy it. We clean it and we destroy it. That's just kind of the way it is. We did get this. I'm gonna put this on a little later because we have the Jaws pipe coming out here, the can, and it gets hot right in here. We want the air to get in and out. That's what this baby's gonna do for us. Looks like I'm gonna have to remove some of this, or I do have my angle drill. Probably make it work with that. But that's for later. I gotta thank you guys for joining me. Stay tuned, I'll go over my ideas when I get that other headlight all sealed up and get this done, and then hopefully we'll have a little bit of snow here. There's some snow coming on Wednesday, I think, and then we'll do some riding. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Make sure you check us out on our forum, www.powermodz.com/forum.